Hey guys, Luke for Smith here, and I know it's a Saturday, and I don't really record on a Saturday, but just wanted to get two pieces of news which has came about over and done with today. So two things has happened in the UK. One, Brexit. Two, coronavirus. We'll get Brexit done first, because at the minute, yes, we have officially, the UK has officially left the EU. We are now independent. However, I feel that it's not quite independent yet, because from what I see is we've got a year transition period, which means Boris Johnson has got a year to strike up deals with the EU, so everything goes to plan, like so we are okay with certain things and they agree on it, which, to be fair, if we wanted to be independent from the EU, then why the hell are we asking them for a deal? Because I'm pretty sure we should ask the Americans about it, because obviously it's a big country, and I'm pretty sure Trump, if he's still relevant now, I'm pretty sure he's been impeached by now. I'm pretty sure we can strike up a few deals with the Americans for bringing goods from America over here, so we can sell them and vice versa. So I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen throughout the next year, but I know in 2021, at the end of January 2021, they should have all the deals in place and ready to go. So it looks like we're not focused. There we are. It looks like we're not there quite yet. And to be fair, I was getting a little bit worried because my passport needs renewing. I haven't used it in many years, and I was a bit worried if I could renew it or not. But it turns out that from now until next year, it's absolutely fine. You can go on holiday, you can do whatever, and everything's as normal as it should be. And then, but everything will change, or should change, next year. But I think things will slowly change throughout the year. So we're going to have to see and what happens. Unfortunately, I did not watch the leaving the EU celebrations, the Brexit celebrations, because I had to get up for work this morning, so I needed to get an early night. So yeah, an important thing happened, and that was leaving the EU. So I'm actually quite pleased with the outcome, and hopefully good things will come of it. Now, I'm actually going to put a timestamp in when I do this coronavirus update thing. Basically, if you haven't heard it, the in China, in a lab in China, with the umbrella symbol on it, which is unsettling. They had a virus, and the infected bats turned out the bats carried the virus, and obviously people eat bats over in China. They got infected, and disease kind of spread from there. Now, fortunately, from what I can see, it's only a flu virus. People just get a runny nose and cough a lot. It only affects people with weak immune systems and the elderly. So us are okay. I'm not really worried about it, to be fair. It's just a virus that will just disappear, to be fair, like all the other viruses that we have. It is over here. There's been a recent case from Newcastle, a few cases there, and I think there was a case in Yorkshire as well. However, it is airborne, so that's one thing that you got to worry about. But keep vaccinated, always vaccinate, because that's important. The only problem is, due to it being airborne, is if there's a big gust of wind, it'll probably spread over the country a little bit quicker. And today, for some reason, it was very windy today. It's ridiculously windy, so I'm not quite sure how much of the UK it's hit. But as long as people are quarantined, if they have the virus, and kept away from the public for a little bit until they are fixed up, it should be fine. Also, I would like to point out that if you do have it, or if you're worried about it, be wary of the masks that you choose, because we sell the dust masks, and that won't do. That will not do the trick. Surgical masks, like the plastic coverings what the surgeons use, they seem to do well. I heard they do okay, but dust masks, it's an airborne virus, so it will just go right through it. So it's a little bit pointless, and it's not really. Dust masks are not used for medical purposes. That's the only thing. I have been digging around, and I actually got something that might work. Now bear with me, because I don't know if this will work or not. I had these neckerchiefs, balaclavas, I really don't know, but I had a bit of a feeling, right, now don't quote me on this, because it's probably a bit of a stupid idea, mostly because it'll make a lot like one of them stupid anti-hunting slabs, whatever they call themselves, because they're idiots. But if you, I'll put this over here like that, tie it in the back, you tie it like that, and then you just tuck this in like that. There you go. Hopefully the virus will not enter your body like that. The only problem is you got like gaps here, but to be fair, it should be okay. It should be absolutely fine. So might work, might not. I don't know. I've only just thought up of the idea right now. However, don't go silly over it like I just did. Yeah, don't go a little bit over the top and panic buy masks and stuff. Leave it for like the vulnerable people. Like leave the masks for the elderly and people with weak immune systems, and people who actually got the virus if they haven't been quarantined. So yeah, don't hog the surgical masks or anything. I'm pretty sure they are precautions everywhere for that sort of thing. Anyway, so yeah, just two little bits of information. I'll be sure to update you on the virus just in case. To be fair, I have a feeling it shouldn't even last. It shouldn't even last till the end of the month. It's just got over here, so I'm pretty sure it'll just evaporate or something like that. I'm not quite sure how. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how virus works, but all I do know is it infects people. That's about it. No, and all I know is the symptoms: coughing, flu symptoms, tight chest, like hard breathing, that sort of thing. Typical flu symptoms, really. I had it once before. Like I had the flu before, so I'm pretty sure I know what this one will be like. So yeah, the pretty bonus video. Consider this a bonus. I've got an unboxing to do, but I'll probably do the unboxing tomorrow to put out next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in another video.